Hello everybody! Today I am going to be doing a special kind of review. I was contacted by CosplaySky a little while ago to review one of their cosplays for them and talk about their site. So CosplaySky is an online cosplay retailer. They have a ton of different costumes to choose from. You can pick the genre, anime, video games, movie, and go from there. And I've always wanted to cosplay Bishamon from Noragami, but I didn't necessarily want to make it because, well, I mean, for starters, there's her hat, and I wasn't entirely sure how to go about making that myself. So when they asked me if I wanted to do a review, I was like, yeah, sure, let me see what you got. And they had it, and they also had the wig, and it was amazing. So special shout out to CosplaySky for making this video happen, and please stick around until the very end. Check the description for the links, and I'll also be sharing a 10% off discount coupon code, so make sure you stick around for that. So the cosplay comes with a ton of different pieces, essentially everything besides the boots and the earring and any of like her weaponry. So here's the hat. It is really well done. I really like the sturdiness of this. I had it shoved into a suitcase and I didn't have to worry about it whatsoever. Thingies right here, if they get loose, you can just kind of pull them back into place. It kind of fits a bit snugly on my head. There's not a whole lot of like wiggle room like there is when I pull it out. And so I was afraid originally that it wouldn't fit on my head with the wig, and it fit wonderfully. I was very surprised and pleased that it wasn't like too big, because that tends to be one of the problems. They make the hat so big that it still falls off your head when you have the wig on, or they made it too small and you just can't wear it at all with your wig, and that's really kind of annoying. So I love the hat. That was the part I didn't want to make. Also include a little like bralette type top. I put it on and it doesn't have any kind of real structure to it. It's essentially just fabric cut out in the shape of a bikini. It's probably the only complaint I have about this costume, but I think one of the reasons that they do it like this is, I mean, come on, if you buy a bra with any kind of push-up to it to try to achieve her chest shape, a bra alone can be upwards of $20. So they included this, I'm guessing, to make the costume complete. I ended up not being able to wear it when I wore mine because I showed too much underboob because there's just no support over there. But so it comes with those two. It comes with both of her belts. So the belt got a little bit kind of like stretched out and crinkly from having it in my suitcase. My house is not haunted, that's the cat. Hi kitty. This is the belt that goes into the skirt. You can tell because it doesn't have any of like the designs on it. It was perfect size for me. Here's the second belt. It got a little kind of like stretched out too. Keep in mind, like, for the price you pay, this is really great, and I always have to make my own belts nowadays. So even if it is kind of like this is still wonderful because I'm not going to use it for anything else. But so it's got the little designs on it, and they've been top stitched on to the belt out of like this silver metallic-y fabric. But this is the one that kind of goes like over the hips and like at an angle kind of. It comes with both gloves. Ta-da! And they're a little bit, they got some fuzzies on them because I really like wore these for everything over the weekend. I didn't just use these for Bishamon. I used these for my Captain Mari. I think someone else used them for one of theirs. I don't even remember what. But these are super nice and somewhat stretchy. They're like a nice kind of knit cottony blend or something. So like they didn't make my hands all like hot and sweaty, which I hate. But so I got both of those. The skirt has a zipper that I believe goes on like the left side. At least that's the side of my body I've kept the zipper on. It is a very short skirt. One thing I will warn you about if you use CosplaySky is that if there is a costume on there that has a mini skirt, you are getting a mini skirt. Do not expect it to go midway down your thighs. And I'll stand up real quick so you can see about how far down it goes. Ish. Maybe I should get on the chair. It goes to there. You cannot bend over without showing something, okay? But that's okay, because that's what I wanted, because I want to do the character accurately. So if you don't mind possibly wearing some like shorts or something underneath, like I wore a bikini bottom the entire time, like you'll be fine. Just be careful bending over if you're not prepared for that. But it's so nice and durable, and the stitches are really well done. The pleats are great. I've never made a skirt with pleats before. It's part of the reason I didn't want to make it myself. But I loved the skirt. Here's the jacket. It is nicely lined, which I love because lining things is hard and I'm lazy when I can be. It has a button closure up at the neck like it's supposed to. The only kind of thing that I would change if I really wanted to, but it doesn't bother me enough to change it, is that the jacket is a little bit longer than it's supposed to be. Hers, I believe, is supposed to kind of like end at the bottom of her rib cage, whereas this one pretty much goes all the way down to your waist, which just, it's not ideal, but it didn't bother me. I never felt like after I saw any of the photos that, man, that was a horrible, bad decision and I should have altered it first. Like, I actually didn't mind it at all. And the sleeves end like right before the wrist, which I don't remember how far down her sleeves go. I know they're not actually supposed to go to her wrist, so I'm going to say that this is right where it belongs. But yeah, like super well done. There's no like strings coming off of this at all. Makes me super happy. And the wig. So I'm just going to talk about this rather than take it out because it's a pain to take it out. But this wig is super long, way past my butt. And when it came in the mail, it had some like waves to it from just being in, you know, packaging for so long. It was heat resistant. I used my straightener on like 200 degrees or so, or like medium, and straightened out the wig so that it was all nice and smooth. And when I was done straightening it, I went and treated it with mane and tail detangler spray. It's a silicone based spray, I believe, and having that in it made such a difference. Like, if you shop at Arta or Epic a lot, this wig, I would say, was on par with Epic's. I don't know about Arta's Silky line because I haven't gotten any of those personally, but when I sprayed it with the detangler, like mane and tail, it was so easy to brush out throughout the day. For all in all, I loved this cosplay. I really like the way that it all looked together. But if you plan on getting any cosplay from CosplaySky, which I highly recommend, they're offering a 10% off coupon code for all of our viewers. The code is NS10, and you can get 10% off on any of the stuff in their store. So it's really great if you have a convention coming up. It is convention season. They have wigs and shoes and stuff too. Until next time, stay miraculous, everybody.